Hey everybody, and welcome to this new video from myself, Sarah Lean. It's only January, but we've had some fabulous announcements that have come out of the Consumer Electronics Trade Show, or CES 2022. And what I want to focus on in this video is some of the announcements from Lenovo. Now, Lenovo made over 40 new product announcements, and we'd be here all day if we actually went through every one of them and told you how excited I am for a lot of these products to come to the market. However, what I've done is picked out my highlights from those announcements, and I want to help you get up to date with those and show you some of the exciting things that are coming from Lenovo. So Lenovo kicked off the announcements with a brand new generation of laptops inside their ThinkPad range. So they announced the ThinkPad Z generation laptops, and they've announced two laptops with this, so the Z13 and the Z16. Now these laptops are a new design on the ThinkPad design and also a new philosophy, almost targeting the business user audience as well. So over the last few years, we have seen how people are changing, interacting with technology. We've had a lot more virtual meetings, we've had a lot more working from home and a little less travel. And we've also seen a lot more thought go into how we interact with the environment, how we look after planet Earth as human beings and try to do our bit for saving the planet ultimately. And with this new generation of ThinkPad Z laptops, I think Lenovo have really thought about it. So they are really thinking about how people use technology and how they're interacting with their laptop devices or PC devices, and they are also thinking about how they can be sustainable as well as a company. So with this new generation of laptops, we're seeing more sustainable materials. So we're seeing recycled aluminium, we're seeing recycled black vegan leather as an outer shell of one of the laptop models. And we're also seeing the packaging being 100% renewable and compostable with things like bamboo and sugarcane built into them. So Lenovo are really thinking about being conscious around both the sustainability model and how we as human beings are interacting with technology nowadays. Now these laptops will be using the latest AMD Ryzen Pro 6000 series processors, and that's exciting because I am excited about where AMD are going with their processors and how they are trying to eke out as much power from their processors as well. So it's good to see Lenovo supporting that. So as Lenovo are heading towards the 30th anniversary of the ThinkPad range, we have to remember that this new generation of laptops, the ThinkPad Z generation, is also not only embracing change, but it's also looking back to the core fundamentals that we think about the ThinkPad range. So they're still going with that core design feature and engineering tenets that they again are synonymous with that range. So it's very much looking towards the future, but also looking toward that core brand of things that we want from a ThinkPad laptop. Now these laptops are taking advantage of ultra narrow bezels. They are the 16:10 aspect ratio. They have fingerprint readers built into the keyboard for you as well for security and login. And they're also using the technology around the Dolby Atmos speaker range and the Dolby Voice AI noise cancellation technology as well. So moving on, but still staying with the ThinkPad range, we've seen new ThinkPad X1 Yogas and ThinkPad X1 Carbons announced as well. Now, if we go back 10 years at the CES show, Lenovo debuted their 360-degree hinge design with the Yogas, and this new Gen 7 Yoga brings an FHD camera and IR camera for that improved video quality that we all need for our virtual meetings. It also gives us a new OLED or OLED touch display, one thing to note there, and this low blue light technology that will help our eye strain as well. So this laptop packs a punch using the 12th gen Intel processors. You can also squeeze in 32 gig of RAM, and you can also squeeze in 2 terabytes of SSD storage into it. So a lot of power there for you. One of the features that I love about the Yoga is that the pen that you can use, the touch pen that you can use, is actually built into the laptop. So it's built in, there's a storage area for you in the bottom of the laptop, so you can pull it out and start to use it whenever you need. And while it's in that storage slot, it's also charging, so it's always ready for you and it's not easily lost in your backpack or on your desk or in a drawer somewhere. It's easily stored with that laptop and always with you. Now looking towards the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, it's sleek and it's functional. This 10th generation is exactly what we expect it to be. It also comes with that FHD and IR camera, and it's using the Intel 12th generation processors as well. It has that OLED touchscreen and it has that low blue light technology as well. And I think we're seeing a lot of laptops come out now with touchscreen as pretty much the norm for what we're getting when we buy a laptop. Really, when you look at the ThinkPad X1 Yoga or the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, it's really about which form factor you need. Do you want a traditional laptop style, or do you want one like the Yoga with that 360-degree hinge design and functionality as well? So another ThinkPad that caught my eye was the X1 Nano Gen 2. Coming in at 1 kilogram in weight, this is a lightweight but powerful laptop. Again, we can see it's using some of the technology we've seen the other laptops being announced with. So we've got 12th gen Intel processors here as well. This time it's the Intel Core i7 V Pro processors. It's got Intel Wi-Fi 6E built into it, so fastest speed when you're on those Wi-Fi connections. You can also pack in 32 gig of RAM into this laptop, and it's using the Dolby Atmos speaker system and the Dolby Voice with noise suppression system as well. So a great looking laptop with a great bunch of functionality as well. So staying on the laptop front, I also saw that they announced the ThinkBook Plus Gen 3, which is an interesting design. It's a 17.3 laptop, so lots of screen real estate there. But also, next to your keyboard, you have an 8-inch screen for additional screen real estate. So I've seen them showcase this, where you can use that extra screen to take notes, to make annotations on things. But it's an interesting concept, and I'd love to hear if anybody can think of a use case for it. I know I would probably use it. I would probably love to have that, although I'm not sure I would love to carry a 17-inch laptop around in my backpack when I'm traveling. So moving away from laptops, we've also seen some new ThinkVision monitors announced. We've got a new 65, a new 75 and a new 85-inch screen announced. Can you imagine that on your desk? However, in all seriousness, these are great for putting on your wall because they have that touchscreen technology. So you can actually annotate and have notes and use that technology on a wall when you're maybe doing architectural diagrams or trying to collaborate and plan for the future with your teams. These monitors are due to be out in April 2022, so look out for them and see what they can be used for in your office scenarios. So gadget wise, there were some great announcements as well from Lenovo. The first one that caught my eye was the Go 130 watt multi-port charger. Now this has 3 USB-C and 1 USB-A ports that are available there, meaning that you can charge up to 4 devices at once. I'm thinking this will be great just sitting on my desk and being able to charge my mobile phone, my GoPro camera, maybe even the lights that I use when I go out on my push bike or mountain bike. But also great for traveling as well, because let's face it, who wants to travel with multiple chargers? This would be a great solution if you're traveling to conferences. Fingers crossed we get to do that again in 2022, or using in hotel rooms as well. Another charging device that was released was a ThinkBook wireless multi-device charging mat. Now this was designed with the new ThinkBook 13X Gen 2 laptop in mind. It's got a section where you place your laptop and you can charge that. And then in another section of the charging mat, you can charge your QI enabled mobile device beside it. So less cables and less clutter hopefully on your desk with this charging mat. Now another gadget, which is actually a revamp of a gadget that Lenovo already have, is the Lenovo Smart Clock. Now, as I said, this is a revamp, and the new version of this comes with the Alexa built in rather than Google Assist, which was in the first iteration of this gadget. It comes with a big bold LED display so you can check the time or even the weather from across the room. It's designed to fit in any room because if you have a look at the pictures, the outer casing is in a kind of material type appearance so that it hopefully will fit in any room within your house, whether that be your office, whether your living room, a kitchen or your bedroom. It also comes with a docking station that can actually act as a night light or as an ambient light, say for example in your bedroom as well. So very functional here, although I don't know if I would be buying one. I'm not someone who likes these kind of smart devices in their home, just because I'm a bit of a fuddy-duddy in terms of that. Now, another thing that actually caught my eye was the ThinkBook Plus Gen 3 Sling backpack. It's designed for the ThinkBook 17 laptops, but I'm sure you can fit and use it with other laptops, as I know that a lot of people love to have that Lenovo brand, me being one of them, in everything that they do. I hope you've enjoyed this video of me covering off some of the highlights from Lenovo's announcements at CES 2022. Please do hit that like button if you have enjoyed it, and also leave me a comment about any of the announcements that you are hoping to add to your want list or wish list this year, and let's chat about that. See you in another video.